it's me, the lovely cat 9453, and we are back with another video of Lightstep Chronicles. Yes, we are doing this in the same week because I am seriously excited about this game. So excited that I'm just going to skip the introductions and just say continue. So, last time we left off, I was stuck to a wheelchair, he didn't destroy the base, and we're in space now. And, yeah, crazy Aleph. That's great. Well, this had to be done. Kid, you think this is going to scare me? Like, really? I mean, you've already got me stuck to a wheelchair. I can't move, so really, I have no option in this. Just saying. Oh, no. That would mean that I'm underestimating you, which would be utterly foolish. No, you are a soldier. Being afraid is not fit for your type. And after all, I don't want you to be afraid. I simply want to remove all the elements that could endanger our agreement. I thought we already had a deal. Yet, you decided to try and escape on your own. So consider this an intervention. Look, how can I know that you aren't going to trick me once I do what you ask? You don't. And that's the charm of it. But the same goes for me. Once you perform the manual reset of the system, you'll be able to do unspeakable things. To Amarok and me. Yet, I'm putting myself in your hands. And why is that? Because we both know, Captain, that we are each other's ticket out of here. Without you, I am doomed to stay, damaged, barely operational. Doomed to cope with rogue subsystems denying my will. And without me, you are doomed to wait for death. In a wheelchair. Helping me means helping yourself. You do that one simple favor for me, and I promise I will return you back to your lovely planet. There's no other way, believe me. Even if you were to, per se, escape the chair and release all of your friends, you would be unable to do what it takes to coordinate and maneuver Amarok. More importantly, without me, Malkuth would get to you in a second. The probability of your survival would be below 2%, according to my calculations. So, the only way you ever get to see your home again is to cooperate with me, whether you like it or not. Okay. Let's say I believe you. Before we go any further, we need to be clear about that. And that's why I will pose my question as clearly as possible, so as to avoid any potential misinterpretations. One last time. Captain, will you help me regain control of Amarok? No, I'm still not I'm sure yet, because I still think you're a crazy lunatic AI who have these weird head things trapped to me in a wheelchair like Charles Xavier with a Pokemon ball on my chest. So no, I'm not sure yet. I'm leaning on the most likely not. I know that you're just trying to stall me, but that's not how this works. I'm afraid that I'll need a straight answer. Will you help me or not? Let's see. Help the crazy eye and die, or don't help the crazy AI and die. I'd rather not help you, so don't count on me. I was afraid that your decision was going to be negative, and I'm immensely sorry that I was right. Still, I really admire your abilities to keep to your principles. You'll be such an amazing servant. Emperor always loved such people, able to create an inherent sense of responsibility out of the yoke placed around their necks. People like you are extraordinary, willing to die for another man's will, thinking that makes you a better person. Yet, being unable to see the madness and irrationality of such conduct, but they're so good at dying, that I have to admit, the heroic smirk on their faces. I see thousands of those, dying, lulled in the belief that they've done something truly miraculous. While the truth is that they haven't caused even the slightest ripple in the tapestry of the universe. Tapestry of the universe. I said tapestry. Anyway, insignificant people, dying for insignificant causes. Still a magnificent sight. So, Captain, you will forgive me, but I will have to try and persuade you to rethink your position. Well, I mean, you can always try, but most likely you won't. And I have to say, if I'm doing my own bidding to, you know, me, what does that say about you and your emperor or empress? Whatever. Are you seeking martyrdom? Is that it? If that's your goal, I'm gonna be more than equipped to make your last living hours a true agony. To boost your pain awareness up to levels that will make your mind escape into madness. Only then can I let you die, or even better, let you live. Find a way and get out of Amarok, back to your people. Back to your friends. Back to your family. Hopelessly insane and deranged. Will you be considered a hero when no one knows what you did? Or will you become a burden, soiling your underwear and growling on the floor like a half-wit animal? With your brain unable to regain control of your body, the sad, silent witness of your own fall, waiting for death, for the release. Look, Aleph, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I'm not afraid, so just do your worst. I could care less. I'm stuck to a wheelchair. I can't move my legs. I don't even know where my crew is. You pretty much, like, flew off from my base, so they don't even know where I am because you destroyed a bunch of those drones that were in the air. And I'm in space, which means that if we do end up actually dying, I'm gonna die either way. So just do your worst. I don't care. I wouldn't like you to be. I'm barely trying to give you enough information to base your decision on, but it's not only about you, it's about me too. See, what am I if not a tortured soul, stripped of its own control over the body, forced to witness its own degradation? If that destiny sounded like a harsh promise, then you can see the depth of my grief. I'm combating to accept my loss of control, and what I ask for you is your help, your mercy. That is why I will ask you one last time. Won't you help me, Captain? Won't you be my neighbor? Look, no. You can't make me do it. I don't care. We'll just be sitting in here all day arguing the same thing. I'm not doing it. Kill me and get her over with. Fine. We'll do it your way. All until now. I really hope that I wouldn't need to hurt you. But I have to remind you, this is your choice, not mine. If it were up to me, we'd be both looking for a way to solve this mess. Helping regain control, thus helping you find your way out. Atlas, alas, you chose something entirely different, but enough chit-chat. Let's start with the treatment, shall we? Come on, Maniac, I dare you. Let's do this. Truly an impressive character. Belligerent, stubborn. I can see why you've chosen to become a soldier. Let's skip the introductory pain level, shall we? That would be but a tickling for someone as resolute as you are. The chair will now inject you with some level 6 stimulants, and you will feel a very painful burning sensation as if a fire was devouring your skin. Or if you prefer the comparison, as if your entire skin has been flayed and the resulting all-encompassing would rub with just enough salt. Every fiber of every muscle twitching and agonizing. Every molecule within your body asking you to give in, to submit. Ah, I can see that you're already sweating. Good. Good. Rapid eye movement, yes, yes. I don't have to take additional measurements to see that you're suffering and yet still silent. Amazing. What do you say? Shall we skip level 8 altogether then? Go for deadly, gut-wrenching level 9? A soldier like you can appreciate a good challenge. All I'm gonna say is this. If I'm in so much pain, why am I still just laying here in a wheelchair? And also this. Do you just want to talk to me to death? Because seriously, you're just really annoying. So I'll just keep my silence. You know, I'm hard to impress, Captain, but you're amazingly close to doing it. Now focus, because these levels of pain could be a genuine, life-changing experience. I've tortured countless people in my time. Some, after being subjected to level 9 pain, admitted they surpassed the pain. It was more than just pain, something far darker. The feeling of every single internal organ being squeezed with an iron hand, that every little cell of your lungs, of your heart, of your bones is in agony. Your lungs feeling too small for your body, gasping for air as if drowning in a pool of acid. And if, and when you manage to squeeze a breath in, it will feel as if the gas you've inhaled is the very source of the pain. A million stinging icicles piercing your alveoli. A million burning needles piercing your self-confidence, piercing your will, destroying your sanity, bringing you into meditative levels of pain denial. You're still fighting it. I have to say that you're going to leave me speechless, Captain. That's the only reason I have a final choice for you. I ask for you one last time. Will you help me regain control over Amarok, or do you prefer to die? Yeah, I think dying's good. So, yeah, screw you, Psycho. I think dying's good. Let's do this. Fine. So be it, Captain. But I have to say, I'm also disappointed, waiting for the eons for this failure. Doesn't matter. This is the only thing I have. So, ta-ta! Oh, am I actually dying? Did I die? Did I die? I died! Okay, so lesson learned. Don't make the AI mad. Well, that's nice to know. I already died. Let's return to the last checkpoint. I guess I don't have an option. They really didn't give me an option. I guess I have to go and, do Aleph's bidding. So, that's a thing. Considering I can't, and I'll die, I'll have to say, aho, I guess. Finally! I was starting to worry that I'd be forced to kill you, Captain, like I did earlier. It's gonna be so much easier this way, believe me. So, where were we? Ah, yes, explaining the mission. It's as easy as it gets. I need you to get to the control room and manually reset the central computer. I know you'll ask me why I can't do it myself, but since it's a failsafe, it can only be performed by a crew member. I'll make sure that you have the proper credentials to do it, but with Malkuth controlling the defense mechanisms, it might be a challenging mission. Amarok is a death trap. If you don't know how to navigate through it, I mean, we have to be patient and take every precaution. Malkuth is vicious and unforgiving, but that doesn't mean that you get to underestimate the others. Others? What do you mean, others? I mean, I know about Yisan and Malkuth, and Yisan said something about other names, so who do you mean others? Well, some other minor systems within Amarok went independent after the same incident that created Malkuth and myself, but we don't want to talk about that. But none is as dangerous as him. And how many of them are there? I'm not sure. No, not exactly. Not all of them are systems by themselves. Some are the fraction of one, controlling just a little part of the ship, a couple of doors, a number of vents, and so on. There's a couple of them. Several? Half a dozen? I really can't be sure. But I know that they all share one thing, the love for entropy. They were born out of it. They exist because of it. It's their mother and their father, their creator and their past, and if you ask them, their future and the future of Amarok. For me, for you, for your friends, it's a death sentence. Never will you leave this ship, nor will I leave this prison planet without bringing the order back to Amarok. Okay. What's our next step then? Or next role, since I'm still in the wheelchair. As soon as we are done with this briefing, I'll focus on finding the most efficient route to the control room and try to deactivate some of the mechanisms that could impede your progress. But you will have to be prepared to carve some of your way forward if needed, scanning the objects, even hacking your way through if needed. Okay. And what do I do when I finally get inside the control room? Patience, Captain. One step at a time. The reset mechanisms is out of my reach, and my databases certainly contain but a mention of it. Once you're inside the control room, we will together devise a plan. One would think that we've lost a lot of time with this chit-chat, but in the meantime, thanks to my extensive capabilities, I was able to calculate the safest route that will enable you to get to the control room. And if you check the map, you will be able to see it for yourself, but it should help you navigate the ship more easily, and I wouldn't like you to get lost somewhere out of my reach. Believe me, it would be a blow to lose you. But enough of that, let's get to work. Okay, are you sure Malkuth is not alerted? I'm just gonna keep stalling being in this wheelchair. You know that. Yes, for now. But I don't know how long it will last. That's why you have to be quick. Given some luck, you could be home in a few hours, and I could be back in control of my ship. And we can try and forget that this episode has ever happened. Well, let's go then, I guess. Here. I'll unlock the map and the access to the control room. We'll meet there. Until then, try to keep silent. You don't need to draw any attention to yourself. Good luck, Captain. I'll be on my way. Rolling away. In my wheelchair. First, I'm gonna scan the room. Would you stop staring at me, you creepy Aleph thing? Is anything else? Locked. Locked, 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 locked. Locked. Everything's locked because Aleph is an idiot and is annoying. I seriously questioned what happened to the captain. Okay. Let's get out of here, I guess. Control room? I'm in the command bridge right now, so let's go to the control room. Whee! Rolling away! Move, roller, move. Creepy AI. Creepy. And we're on to chapter 1, the playground. Great. This is just great. Again, with the what? How can their faces move? That's creepy. Like, really creepy. Hello again, Aleph. Mr. Killer. Mr. Insane AI that has multiple personality disorder. What is that? Okay. Hello? I'm flying! Yay! So it is a Charles Xavier wheelchair. I am flying.
So, here we are, Captain. The control room in all of its splendor. Looks so accessible, right? As if it was at my hands grabs at all times. But that's exactly what made my situation so tantalizing. There's no way I can interact with that console. It's a human-only device.
Okay. And why is it human-only? I mean, there must be a really good reason. Considering, oh, I don't know, because you're a crazy AI?
The builders of Amrock like to keep the control to themselves. Trust wasn't one of their many qualities.
I can see why.
And although they've built technological wonders unimaginable to your tiny mind, they still believe their own judgment rather than that of the most advanced AI in the universe. So they kept the ultimate control mechanisms for themselves. There was always a way they could backstab us, rip the control out of our metaphorical hands, and shove us back to oblivion. And this console's such a mechanism. The proverbial sword over my head. The one that you are going to put back into my hands.
Okay. So, how do I... What am I supposed to do now, then?
Well, initiate the ship-wide restart, of course, as we discussed. I managed to get your bioscan into the crew's database. This might help a bit. Meaning that you won't be electrocuted or otherwise harmed while accessing it. Probably.
That's great to know, Aleph.
Now, go on and perform that reset before Malkuth discovers what we're up to. And stop frowning, Captain. You'll still be home, along with your squad mates, and I'll be back to my mission. Now come on, time's a-wasting. Malkuth rumbles in the belly of the ship, thirsting for blood. We shouldn't wait for him.
Okay, fine. Just watch me get electrocuted. Okay. Here we go. I guess. Manual reset initiate key required for confirmation. I don't have a key.
Come on, why is nothing happening? You're trying to sabotage me again, aren't you?
No. I can't. Look, I can't. I'm not. The thing's asking for a key, okay? I don't know the key. I barely even know what's on here. Like, I don't even... I just came on here. You kidnapped me. What do you expect?
A key? A key? What kind of key?
I don't know. It seems to be like... Can't you see the screen? You're an AI. Look for yourself.
Look, excusing me for doubting you for a minute, Captain. It really does ask for input. It's not a password. It seems to be asking for the service key. My service key.
So, you sound unsure? Something wrong? Can you tell me that number? Hopefully it does something to you.
I don't know if I should. You are an outsider. You attacked Amrock. I can't give you my service key. There's too much risking in doing that. Can we talk about this later?
Later? Are you insane? What about Malkuth? I thought he was the all-dangerous being coming to get you.
You're right. I'm sorry for the loss of courage. It's just that after all these years, it seems so wrong to trust a human with such valuable information. But since you won't be staying here for too long, I hope I can risk you knowing the code. Not that you have the proper training to use it to your advantage, and hopefully neither the will to do it. Try this, Captain. 045299.
Okay, sure. 045299. 04529. I hope you die. Oh wait, oops, sorry. 04529. I hope you die, Aleph. Great! Additional keys. That's great. Look, Aleph, we're stuck.
And did it work?
No. Are you sure you don't have a few more numbers at hand? Because it's asking for additional keys.
Additional service phrases. That's impossible unless the malfunction was so intensive that it caused the subsystems to be treated in the same way as the full systems, meaning that each rogue subsystem was awarded its own key, which means that you can't get off, which means I'm stuck here in a wheelchair forever as your little Pokemon. Something like that. How unfortunate for both of us. This means that we will need the keys of every single independent subsystem before we can proceed with the restart.
Okay. And does that mean that we need Malkuth's service key as well? Which means I'm probably going to die.
Yes, definitely. By any means. But there's one detail that you might find troubling. I can't find a way to safely communicate with those entities. That means that it's up to you to find a way to get these numbers, because they are the key to our freedom, for the lives and well-being of your friends, for your own life. Remember that, Captain.
Okay. And, I don't understand. How am I supposed to reach them, then?
Oh, easy. Explore the ship on your own and try not to break anything. Maybe, just maybe, your human instincts will lead you to an answer. I have to contemplate the disappointment, but stay safe, Captain. Stay alive.
Look. What about Malkuth? I'm kind of glad you're leaving me alone here, because I don't want to be anywhere near you. But what about Malkuth? You said he was dangerous, although I highly doubt that. Aleph? Aleph?
Awake again. These power surges limit me gravely, and I have to yet to understand how and when I can take up the place in this mess.
Yisan! What's up? Yugen! What's up? My friend!
Did you expect someone else? Aleph, perhaps? Things are quite unpredictable at the moment. I'm sure you'll figure it out yourself. The power glitches allowed me to take over Owl's. Thankfully, this Lightstep drive engine is unstable enough to produce the glitches, which enables me to move around Amarok almost freely.
Look, what kind of engine is that?
I should have expected that you humans are not familiar with this kind of technology. Lightstep drive. It's a biomechanical device that feeds off a sun or a black hole, or any other powerful power source within its range. The amount of energy gathered this way is then used to supply the ship's engine, so it can travel at near light speed.
That is pretty fast and cool, but why would you want to feed off of power energy like suns, or I'm assuming possibly your own crew?
It might be, but the speed at which Amarok travels through space isn't something that I can nor want to talk about. Someone else might be interested in giving you more details on the matter. Maybe your friend Aleph. I see you two have intensively worked on your relationship in the meantime, and you figured out your role, the one of kneeling in servitude. Do you still believe that you'll be released? That this will end in your triumph? Tell me, little pawn, which path to death has he set you on?
Look, I'm not his... Okay, yeah, no, that's a lie. I am his pawn. I am his little pawn. I'm his little Pokemon. And so far, the only way to survive and not die in this game, as you previously saw, was to do his bidding. So tell me another way.
Is it? Or is it just another way to oblivion? Does it make you feel as if you were in control, even while your own actions are taking you closer to an untimely death? Would you like it if I said that I can make you dance in the same way Aleph did? That I can make you suffer? That I can annihilate your friends? Being cruel isn't his privilege, little pawn. I can do it, and any of the others can do it. Even if we couldn't, how would you know it? I could kill all of your friends and claim that they lived. I could release them all and claim that they died. The truth wouldn't matter to you. My words would be the only truth you knew. The word of God.
Yesod, you are just one depressed AI. Not depressed as the AI from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but pretty dang close. So, look, can you really release my squad mates, Yesod? I feel like I trust you more than anybody at the moment. Your depressed dark soul just speaks to me.
It doesn't matter. If I could, what would you do with them? Retry the task you once failed and take the Amarok? Do you really believe that's possible? No. But I could help you stop worrying about their fate.
How is that?
I can kill them all, quickly and painlessly, and you could be free to focus, finally able to see, relieved of the burden of their continued existence. Would you like me to do that? Would it help you stop thinking?
No, don't do that. Just, no, I wouldn't like you to do that. At all.
See, not only that you are Alan's pawn, but you can be anyone's pawn, a card in anyone's hand. You're almost machine-like, but at the same time you're all too human. Still, the only thing that one needs to operate you is knowing which buttons to press, and with humans, it's always about dying and death. They live and breathe, celebrate and mourn, mate and love, with death by their side. Sometimes I envy that, knowing that there's a definite end, something to look forward. The solution to nothing and everything. The engines of all enigmas, fears, and troubles. Non-existent is the ultimate freedom, little pawn. Embrace it, if you will. If not, keep yourself entertained by fear.
Look, what do you want from me, Yesod?
It's not about what I want. It's about what you need. Tell me what he asked of you. Tell me the quest you were on. Only then I can try to help you.
I trust Yesod. I don't trust Aleph.
I knew that control is what he's seeking, but I didn't know that he's looking to kill all the others. Still, his greatest desire can be his undoing.
What are you suggesting?
Once that you have all the keys, it will be up to you what you're going to do with him, little pawn. You can do what Aleph asked, and delete every other aspect of the ship save for him. Or you can make the decision on your own, and destroy him, the murderer, the annihilator. And you can even give Amarok to me, though I am but an echo, and that's not my will.
How do I get all the keys?
There's only one thing you can do. Find the others, ask for the keys, fight for them if need be. Tiferet, Hod, and Malkuth, the woman, the child, and the beast itself. They come back to me, and I will give you. Then come back to me, and I will give you my key.
Look, why are you helping me, Yesod? You've always seemed like a friend, but I really want to know.
Because I know that you're unlike anyone that I've met in eons, and same as all the others, because I believe that you can help me. They lurk inside their fortress, waiting to be released, believing that you are the key to their future.
What are those fortresses?
There is a room on this ship, one where our crews went to experience whatever they wanted, to break the boundaries of reality, to fulfill their different wishes. Some were dark, smelling of animal musk, some were emotional, harmless ones, some were sad. Now each of us does the same, create its dream kingdom, or pits of their nightmares, creating artificial reality for their artificial minds to rule artificial worlds. Each and every one dreaming of doing the same in this world is your reality. Be prepared. They will want things from you, because they will see you the same way Aleph does, like a pawn that you are.
Okay? Is entering the that is a bad question to ask. Entering the simulation is obviously going to be dangerous. Can I get in someone else's simulation?
We can enter each other's simulations, but that doesn't mean that we are foolish enough to do that, because that would mean putting yourself into a situation where we are relieved of control, surrendered to the simulations over. So the simulations are really the fortress where each one of us hides, waiting for the time to manifest through the same body I'm using. We lurk, dreaming of a day when we will lure one of the others inside the simulation, never to leave again. And everyone is afraid of all the others. That's why you're important. Why we all need you. Why we all want to use you. Okay. So what do you want in exchange for your help? All in due time. Some wishes are better left unspoken before their time. Until the keys are in your hand. Let's keep it at that. Until then, focus on the task ahead, as if you were still following Aleph's bidding.
How can I reach you if I need you, Yusad?
I am unlike others. I am the subconscious of the ship, dark and stained as it may be, and those power fluctuations are my domain. I don't appear when I want, but when the Lightstep glitch shakes the ship with power, and for a split second everyone is out of control. But I have also crafted my simulation. I have a domain, a place I hope that you will never have to visit. I don't appear when I wish, nor you can easily summon me, so no, little pawn, I won't be your sidekick. There's something that you will have to do alone.
Okay, well, can you tell me at least where the simulation room is?
Step by step. Everything you need to access the simulation chamber is located in here. It's currently off-grid because all the power is used to supply the more important areas of the ship. First, you need to reroute some of the excess energy to the simulation chamber. Central system locator is in here. Will do that for you as soon as you provide it a certain amount of energy.
Okay, and where do I find all the extra energy supplies?
You will find power conductors all around the control room. All you need to do now is calibrate them so they start powering up the central system locator. The projector will provide you with all the information about the energy levels needed for supplying any other area of the ship except for the bridge and the control room. Oh, the power glitch, it's coming. Member on the route travel must relation champ seek HOD.
Seek HOD?
Yisod?
Yisod? Well, Yisod died on me or went to a coma for a little while, so I guess that's it for this video. Anyway, my name is Cat9453. If you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed playing this game, why not subscribe, like, or comment if you guys have an account? If not, either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And hopefully we find out if I can trust Yisod or not. And if Aleph is just a big meanie. That's a lie, he already is. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!